This is an endeavor that I'm very proud of. Proud of the work that our team did with Executive Director Dorpinghouse, to my left over here, as well as the team members that you see at the front of this photo with Sandra Quintana, Nicole Stewart, and then our counterparts with the Santa Clara County Office of Ed. Please help me with her name, Mary Jude. Is it Mayede? Am I saying it correctly? Mariah. And also with Superintendent of the County Office of Ed, Dewan, and of course our principal, Mr. Greg Woolman. And you see down in the bottom two photos, two of our students who were very brave in putting themselves out there and talking to the community about how this wellness center has impacted their lives this last year. And they spoke in front of Alex Lee, representative of Senator Aisha Wahab, also representative of Congressperson Ro Khanna, and also city governance, mayor, city manager, as well as, of course, our board president and board vice president. So not only did they speak very well of how the Wellness Center has made a difference for them, but they demonstrated that they are growing in confidence of who they are as individuals. And this is something that yields great results for students who just need 15 minutes to collect themselves, to take a break, and then get back to class for learning. And I thank you, Communications Specialist Forstner, for the work that you did in collaborating on the press release. We saw it in the San Jose Mercury News, we saw it on Fox News, we saw it in the Milpitas Post, and I'm sure there's others, so thank you very much. Our attendance for these to date, our average is 95.5. It's taking a few steps backwards since the beginning of the year, and so we'll have to double down on getting that up. And then to the left, I would like to point out that we had students from Dagupan, the Philippines, and for the 2 days that they were here, our leaders of our Filipino club at Milpitas High School with Deanna Querabin, who we met earlier, as well as Tanichi Lorenzano. They led the kids around, and they helped as a very kind of last-minute organization just before Thanksgiving break, and they both stepped up with the kids and really made it a special experience for everybody involved. We kicked off our first Giving Tuesday launch. It's something that we've been talking about for quite some time, and again, thank you, Scott, for getting that going. And we sold 8 bricks for Leaving a Legacy. We increased the value of them, and in only a matter of 2 weeks, we raised $4,775 for our Innovation Campus. So thank you again. Here I have photos demonstrating or depicting our student learners in different leadership positions. We heard from student board rep Satvika Iyer share her experience at the California School Boards Association, where she was a spokesperson on a panel facilitated by President Norwood. And she talked to board members from across the state, as well as superintendents from across the state, about how to facilitate and also develop a very strong governance team with student voice at the center. And then in the bottom right, we have our learners from the Randall World Languages School who were working with organization. It's called help me out with what it's called, Watch
Point Logistics.
Thank you. Watchpoint Logistics, and every student received 3 to 4 books and also took time throughout the day doing reading together. So they're young leaders in the making when it comes to literacy. In the upper right, we have our NJROTC on their inspection day, which they passed with flying colors. And in the bottom left, we have a photo of our marching band, and we have a new leader this year, Mr. Chris, whose last name I'm drawing a blank on. Thank you, Mr. Chris Hofflinger. And already, even under our new leader, they placed at the state level, scoring 88 points out of 100, and they're well on their way to leading the state in marching band. So I appreciate the work that all of our team members do to uplift the learners so that they have these different experiences, as we saw with Kimberly, where they have the opportunity to shine and really invest in themselves. And as Kimberly said, she sees that she's capable of something along a pathway for the future, and that's what these opportunities that each of you sitting in the audience helps to provide. So I thank each of you, as well as those who are listening, viewing at later times, and everybody at the dais. And that concludes my report for tonight.